Hello, everybody. I'm back. Okay, I know it's been like 18 months at this point, but trust me, there's a totally reasonable excuse. All right, so I was going up with the Mexican cartel, and I was saying like, "Yo, can I get some Coke?" And they were all like, "Oh yeah, sure." And I was like, "Never mind. I actually wanted Pepsi." I got shipped to Venezuela, and they removed one of my balls. But don't worry, I'm back now. So before we start, I need to say a few things. Number one, a rat tail is just another word for whipping someone with a towel. You know what they do in like movies? Like whip, get a towel, like turn to a whip, and then snap someone with it. I just want you to know that because I'm going to be saying that a lot, assuming that you know what rat tailing is. So yeah. Number two, yeah, I'm sorry I disappeared for like 5 months. Anyways, let's begin. I could make an entire video based on my first time going to Young Life Camp. But right now, I've decided to settle on this one story for now. I'd like to make a video on the full experience, and I might do that in the future. But for now, it's the Towel Whip Purge story time. Alright, so the group of dudes I had two counselors, slash group leaders, slash, responsible adults. People who actually knew what they were doing, kind of. And the main thing that they would do was rat tailing, The constant threat was that if you messed up, you got rat tailed. They didn't do any of that baby stuff like timeout or whatever, Alright, and they were professional rat tailers, When you got hit, it hurt. I got hit because I looked at one of them a little funny, I think. And so, and you know what happened? It broke skin. It broke skin, dude. These two guys were named Mr. Rob and Mr. Davis. So one night, all the guys were getting showers. Pretty much all except for one. We'll talk about him. And so later. We'll talk about him later. So we're all getting showers until one of us had a dumb idea. I don't know who started it, but someone had a really bad idea, and the rest of us followed suit. Okay, I was getting my shower, and one of us started moaning. Yeah. I don't know why. I guess he thought it was funny. Well, whatever he thought right. Because he tapped into Guy's single, and we all started moaning while laughing our dumbass off, bro. It was stupid. I didn't know this at the time, but apparently we were so loud that we could be heard by the group across the hall from us. So they were just chilling when they suddenly started hearing like, hey, sir, we've been hearing moans, I think, coming from your rooms. Is that your group? Can you, control them, please? Don't worry, sir. We'll handle it. So we actually stopped doing this on our own, it just fizzled out, and we just continued showering. However, in the meantime, Rob and Davis were biding their time, waiting for the perfect moment to strike, like horror movie villains. So I finished up my shower, and I'm drying off, So how our bathroom worked, we had 3 showers with curtains covering them up, and there was a little area in front of it, there was the shower and where he stepped out to go and dry off and stuff, So I'm in that little area, I'm drying off my pajamas, and start hanging on a hook, when suddenly I hear there's cracking and screaming. The purge has begun. So with the efficient of a military corps, they start making their way through the bathroom, whipping anyone who got caught lacking, bro. This is what happened. This happens out of nowhere. At one moment, you were brushing your teeth. Next one, you were being whipped by 2 bald guys with the shiniest heads I've ever seen in my life. Like, they're both Indiana Jones at this point. And bro, they act like they're Indiana Jones and we're just whipping people and stuff. I was behind the shower curtain at the time, so I stayed put, I was holding my hands over my mouth to silence breathing, bro. I was like a horror movie character. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I would be great in a horror movie, dog. I'm living, All you gonna die, but I'm not. So don't fact check me on that, though. I don't want to get caught lacking by Jason Voorhees, So I'm hiding, and Rob starts saying outside my shower curtain, so I'm completely butt naked, bro. I'm out here with the approximate vulnerability and capability to defend myself as a femboy, bro. I'm cooked. So I'm just standing there panicking. If I had pants on at the time, they'll be wetter than Florida during its bi-weekly hurricane. We were in Florida at the time, too. It's pretty funny. So Rob's outside the car, and he's just like, yo, is someone in there? And if I couldn't be any more terrified, he starts rat-tailing the shower curtain, trying to see if I would scream so he can, barge in there and just kill me and stuff. I bet if I screamed, they would have ripped the shower curtains off and charged for it. They would have gotten a charge for a first-degree manslaughter, bro. But my brain had locked in so hard. Any more levels of locked in, it will be considered a prison sentence. I am silent. No one is hearing me. Then I suddenly hear Rob say, I see feet. So basically, I'm cooked. He hit me with that Dana Schneider treatment. I'm done for. So I don't know why I got spared. He just eventually left. I don't know why I got my life spared, but I did. I got my pajama pants on and I stepped out. The Hellfire did seize, but there were bodies littered. There was not bodies littered everywhere, bro. But it was brutal. If you were on the toilet at the time, either Rob or Davis would have climbed over the stall to get you, man. Only 2 people were spared, or the wrath of Rob and Davis. Me, because I basically gave up my dignity. Basically, like, please, bro, please, I need this speed. Then the other guy was this kid named Milo. Milo was chill. He did not get involved with all that. He was the only smart one. He was right. He had for good reason. He did not get involved with all that. So if there's any morals to the story, 1, don't start acquiring moaning dudes in the bathroom. Number 2, learn how to defend yourself with a towel in your bare hands. Number 3, if you see 2 bald guys at a Young Life camp, start running.